Hey guys, just wanted to preface this video just saying that the camera cuts out a few times and we tried to fix it but we couldn't. So if you see a monkey smoking a cigar, that is what we did to replace the video for a bit. Please bear with us as this is our first episode. And yeah, just enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, what's up, guys? This is happening. Rock Bottom Podcast. As you can tell, we are in rock bottom, I guess you
We're
could
in
say.
rock bottom.
This is the place in SpongeBob you don't want to be.
Yeah,
That one episode.
yeah.
That's only in the back of my mind, though. I don't really remember that.
We're doing a second branch off podcast called Bikini Bottom, and we're just gonna be naked
That is not what's happening.
next time. Episode
yeah.
2.
Yeah, this is really exciting. Though this has been in the works for
2 days.
yeah, but like we've wanted to start a podcast for
We weren't confident enough.
around a year now. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't really have the resources, nor did we have the time.
We have the same resources that we did a year ago.
Okay, thanks, bro. Thanks. Nah, that's about it. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys will live long and prosper.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is-
that reference.
This is nice.
Let's make
Thanks.
this a hip hop podcast.
Hip hop podcast.
Yeah, let's
That's
do
Spock, bro.
Spock. Who's
Yes,
Spock?
Spock's the Star Trek
Doctor
dude.
Spock, like the doctor.
The dude that does that.
There's a doctor name. Actually, speaking of movies, there's this movie called Mr. Fantastic, right? And they're all like shit kids who are like super smart. You know, like the weird kids, right? They all live out in the forest with their dad, and the kid doesn't know who Spock is. It's a really cool story. Okay, guys.
That's interesting. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, my name's Luke. We both live in Canada.
Yeah, my name's Bryson. Let's
Yeah,
just get out of the way.
and we're Canadian, so we don't wear shoes in the house. We'll show you our feet right now. Well, I've known of him in like grade 6, and we were like in the same friend group kind of, but didn't really get to talking until around grade 9,
Yeah.
grade 8 or 9.
When we connected creatively through media.
Yeah, and speaking of media,
Jesus Hallway.
yeah, that was our first project. It was called Jesus Hallway, where it was our favorite place in the school.
Yeah.
And what we did was he did this hallway that was nicknamed the Jesus Hallway. Do you want to tell a little bit about that, or do you want me to?
Yeah, we'll cut in a clip of a video of the video because I have that.
I
on
was
my
gonna
phone.
say, do you have that?
Yeah, I have a
Perfect.
video recording of the video on my phone in this background, and Mr. Cardinal says something weird in it, so we'll put that in.
And then there's this part, my favorite part.
Mobility issues.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, that was a really good clip, bro. That's a really good clip.
Mm-hmm.
It was it was a really good intro to media production, I'd say. He helped me do mine, and mine was just kind of all over the place, and it started out with me walking into the men's bathroom, and then it like jump cut to like the women's bathroom sign.
I was like, did I think of that gag or did you?
Probably, I don't remember.
I don't
That
know.
was too long ago. But yeah, ever since then we've been working on film stuff. We did a Safe Work Manitoba contest, which
That we
is
won.
that we won third place, which was $1,000. Which is pretty cool.
We had a three-way, split it 3 ways. I mean,
But yeah, so in our province, which is a state in the States, you know.
Yeah.
Our province had a province-wide contest about just bringing awareness to safety in the workplace.
yeah, which was weird because every single person who won was in our one school, so I think it was rigged.
Yeah, we just kind of did a
Well,
clean sweep.
There's only like 2 schools in Winnipeg that have like the media production course.
yeah.
So, I mean, like we were shooing, unless you were made a poster.
Yeah, and we were probably one of the bigger, if not the biggest school that participated, so it like made
Yeah.
sense that we won all of them, but still pretty cool nonetheless. I actually used that money to buy a guitar kit that me and Bryce built because Bryce has gotten into building guitars recently.
Mm-hmm.
We just finished that yesterday. Nope, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, end of summer, on Wednesday.
Yeah,
or
end of
Tuesday
summer.
night.
Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
That was not 2 days ago.
That was not 2 days ago.
It was 3 days ago.
Context: we're filming this on a Sunday. Anyways, keep
We are
going.
filming this on a Friday. Late night podcast.
Yeah, I spent the money on guitar parts that I broke and alcohol
That's
that
cool.
I drank, and then I broke the parts. So
I haven't drank alcohol in so long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Other
Since
than the
the
occasional like
beer.
beer. I don't really drink hard alcohol. I haven't. I've had like a sip of like
I haven't had.
vodka. I did not like it.
You don't like vodka.
Not
You
really.
gotta mix it with something.
I just like
Powerade.
beer. I
Imagine
just like beer, that's it.
mixing it with Powerade is pretty good. Excuse me. That's that Red Bull.
Yeah,
We're
late
gonna-
night podcast.
We're gonna do a drunk edition of this podcast one day.
Okay, sure. As long as you got a ride home. We're filming this not that late, but it's like
It's like 10.
it is
Almost.
10:04 right now. So somewhat late night podcast. Yeah, so I just thought we should start with some questions. We're really wanting to know, Bryce. What do you want to do with this podcast? Where do you want to take this? What do you want to do with it?
I think I speak for both of us when we say we just want to take it. We just want to have fun with it. We just graduated, so it's a good way to keep in contact with friends. That's why we had the guitar kit. It was really good over COVID and stuff to actually see each other. Because me personally, I don't have tons of friends that I see, and the friends that I do see are kind of weird. This guy included. So it's just kind of like, okay, that's funny. That's funny. It's just a way for us to stay in contact as friends and hopefully do something creative, because that's where we really bonded together our whole lives pretty much, like context of each other.
Yeah.
'Cause you've had friends where you would just go after school and just goof around in your car, right? Like driving around with them or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
But, like-
especially during COVID.
but,
Couldn't
like-
really do anything.
Having a good friend to actually do something
Yeah, they weren't like
constructive and is a good friend to
yeah,
have.
other than a few, I don't really have that many friends like what we have, Bryce.
In context, we have girlfriends. We're not.
Yeah,
boyfriend
we
and
both have
girlfriend.
girlfriends. This also really helps with our media production skills, which I want to go into film school hopefully next year
Really?
or graphic arts. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
one of the two. So this really keeps me in touch and
Touch with their roots.
kind of tuned. Keeps me tuned up,
Yeah.
fresh. Make sure I'm not rusty come next
Car's
year.
not sitting in your garage. Project car sitting in your garage for 2 years long.
Yeah, exactly. And then you gotta go out, and then you're like, oh, how do I do this?
You're like, oh god, it's not turning on. What the fuck? Is going on?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, basically we just want to have fun. We also kind of want to improve our public speaking skills. At least I do.
Yeah,
Not
this
that
is-
that really matters, but like just even being able to put yourself out there and not
Yeah.
mess up.
Well, because I'm that friend. We'd go to the office inside of school, and he'd be like, Bryce, can you talk?
Yeah, for real.
And I'd just say something. I mean, I'm not that good at public speaking, but I could say something to an authority figure.
But he's
because-
better than me.
No.
Let's be real. He is
Not
better
really.
than me. Yeah, so on the topic of film, what would your favorite genre of movie be?
I really like comedies.
Comedies are good.
Because
Yeah.
I like those good comedies that it's hard to act in some of them.
Yeah.
Because like, not everyone can be funny, but like anyone can cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know some people who are not funny, but they're funny because like, they have an accent. That's what makes them funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like these weird little things that are
Yeah,
not
like
funny but are funny to
like-
other people.
someone who can even be from the same place as you, but has an accent for no reason.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite genre as of late, like probably the past year and a half, has been horror right now. Yeah, I just really appreciate how hard it is to craft a good scare. I'd say it's easier to make somebody scared than to laugh and cry.
That's true, because I think it's like the art of in comedy, visual comedy. All these new comedy movies are just like jokes, and they're just like saying some random fucking pun. But in like horror movies, there's like the same thing as like you could just jump scare someone and automatically gonna get scared, but to actually make someone feel that fear is hard to do. Like
That too.
like a creepy, eerie feeling, like when you're at night and
Adding
you think
suspense.
you see yeah, when you think you see something in your room, but it's not actually there. That's like
Yeah.
the feeling that the movie should.
It's
Give
it's hard to get that, especially if you're like a low budget or not experienced at all in the genre or even in the film industry, because like it doesn't have to be a horror to create suspense. Like even comedies have suspense sometimes. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, there's something behind you, and then it's like nothing, and then it's played off as a joke or something. But I really like horror comedies. Those are really funny sometimes. Like Scream. I'd say Scream is
Scary movie.
Scary Movie's really funny too. I really like action and adventure.
Yeah. Like The Rock.
I like John Wick. I like The Matrix. And totally not for segue, but the Matrix 4 trailer just dropped
Oh.
yesterday. I'd say The Matrix is probably in my top 10 favorite movies.
Wait, real quick, before you continue, why didn't we use cracking that open as the starting point?
Well, I just wanted to make sure there was a nice crisp clap.
Because imagine if each podcast just starts with.
I
That's
mean,
rock
we could
bottom.
do that. Yo, let us know if you want Bryce to moan into the microphone as our intro.
Digital
No.
footprint.
They don't even know that we clapped at the beginning before that because I'm
Oh,
gonna
we
cut
clapped?
that out. I don't think we did. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna react to this right now. The Matrix 4 Resurrections. All right.
Is this gonna go in the mic? Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because we'll just
I don't think it will go into the mic.
Well, I guess we'll just put the audio over it.
Yeah, sure. All right, here we go.
Thomas?
There's the black cat
Deja
from the
vu.
black cat from the first movie.
What happened?
Neil Patrick Harris, Barney. There he was getting born there.
Am I crazy?
Remember, you can pause
We
it
don't
if you
need
see
that
anything
right now.
interesting.
Well, that's Barney Stinson.
Okay. So he just said, "Am I crazy?" He said, "We don't say that in here, like in the Matrix."
Yeah,
Because everyone's sane.
which means he's in the Matrix.
Because when you go crazy, right, it's like, I know I'm in the Matrix.
All right, sorry guys, we camera shut off, so
Camera shut off.
we're gonna have to go back 10 seconds. Here we go.
Have we met?
So yeah, he's taking the blue pills there, if you didn't know. And the blue pill's the one that suppresses his stuff.
That's why he's taking them.
And that's why he doesn't remember anything.
He's in the Matrix. I think it's a major plot hole because it doesn't make any sense why he's back there. Why don't they just kill him? Because they had a truce.
But look, now he's dumping his
He's dumping it. And look, he looks like a homeless man. Okay. That's the Oracle.
that was the Oracle?
Yeah, young. Okay, so
Okay.
spoiler?
Yeah.
Morpheus is young.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so he's not fucking
He's not Lawrence Fishburne.
he's not the right person. Doesn't make any sense.
I know he's not Lawrence
What
Fishburne.
do they never mind, I'm not gonna
And
say
if
that
you
joke.
think about it, the Oracle is a program. Does the program age?
Why doesn't they
I guess it would make
Shouldn't it
sense.
just be the same person the whole time?
Yeah, and also that would be a
Because
little
why
bit
is
nicer for the
Keanu
fans.
aging but like the other people who are the same person not?
I guess Trinity and him have been aging, but
Is it
Morpheus
just-
is a human, isn't he? He's not a Matrix.
He's a normal guy, just like them.
So why is he young now?
I don't know.
And then why is the Oracle
it
young?
just
The Oracle's a
because-
program.
Is it because they couldn't get the actors back?
I think that could be it.
That could be it. Or maybe it's just because Keanu is the chosen one.
That was Agent Smith, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but now he takes the red pill. And it's Lana, sorry.
He said times flies because the White Rabbit.
Chase the White Rabbit.
You know the song's called?
No.
It has something to do with the White Rabbit.
It's called Follow the White Rabbit.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up.
That's the guy from Candyman.
What's
His
that
name's
name?
Yahya.
No?
I've never seen it.
Like the new Candyman.
I don't know.
It was really good. It was decent.
Okay, I'll watch it. This is actually clips from one of the movies. So they don't have Agent Smith, but they have like
They have the other
variants.
agents,
I think there's never mind. I don't remember.
yeah. Yahya.
So I think that was maybe a flashback to when he was like figuring out that he
Or
was
like
in
a
the
callback.
Matrix. Yeah,
More
that-
so, where he like pushes or he touches the mirror and then it slowly like.
Yeah, I think that
goes
might
up
be
him.
when he realizes he was in the Matrix.
That could have been it.
And
Yeah.
that's, like,
Oh,
his
that's what
origin.
you mean by
That's why-
flashback. Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe that's why.
But it's
he's-
also a reference to the first one.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's young, because maybe he time traveled in the Matrix, and then
Oh.
he's the one who tells. I don't know.
Neo. Mr. Thomas.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started.
This guy is in
Back to the
Mindhunter.
Matrix.
on Netflix.
Yeah, so I didn't see up that far.
You didn't?
No.
Well, okay. So you know that the old guy at the end of the Matrix, the architect?
Yeah.
I think that might be young him.
Could be.
It could be.
Could
Well,
be him.
right now, since the trailer's basically done, we have to talk about for 5 minutes about the trailer, so we
Okay.
can post this on a YouTube clip.
Sure, we can do that. Whoops.
Let's do it.
Is there like an extra clip at the end? No?
I don't remember.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, look, it says Wazowski.
So, what the only problem that I have with it is that The Matrix is such a late 90s, like it came out in 1999, right?
Yeah, is it gonna
It has
fit
that
in?
90s touch.
Yeah.
That just seems too modern for me, and it's hard to encapsulate that and recreate the 90s feel.
Yeah, and there's already been 3 movies.
Yeah.
It's like going to be turned into like Fast and Furious if they do more.
Yeah, exactly.
So they
like
better wrap it
honestly,
up.
it was a good trilogy that ended on a good note, I guess you could say. But like, I don't know. My expectations can be proven wrong. I'm definitely gonna go see it. It's coming out on Christmas, I believe, so I'm gonna go watch it with my dad because my dad was the one that introduced me to The Matrix because it's one of his favorites.
Do you know who introduced me?
Who?
Claire Morissette.
Nice.
In, like,
Shout
in-
out Claire.
In, like grade 5.
Shout her out, bro. Shout out Claire.
Yeah, Claire, you were like,
She moved the
"You've
way."
never seen The Matrix?" And I was like,
Yeah, no, that's the only thing that I have with it, and I might get a lot of flack for that. That, I don't know, it just has that certain 90s touch to it that you can't, like, all the CG looks different. Like, I kind of like how bad the CG is in The Matrix, which it's bad now, but before it was just revolutionary. Like,
Yeah.
it was insane back then. I don't know.
I think it's gonna. You know when you eat too much of something and it turns bad because
Yeah.
you're like you eating too much? I think it might be because like
Over
yeah.
saturation.
oversaturation. Because now it's like there's 2 characters in that you recognize that aren't like new actors,
And that's it.
and you don't know if those new actors are gonna have the charm of like the old ones or like the writing because it's been
Yeah.
however many years, right? Because are the same people directing and
Yeah.
writing?
Yep.
Like
the
the new writers?
Wachowski sisters now.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, that
Um,
was actually a long time ago from what
Yeah, it
I
was.
think. But yeah. So same directors. I'm not sure about writers, but I
Yeah.
do know that it's only one of the Wachowski sisters for sure.
Yeah, and well,
Lana.
Keanu's in it, so
It's got
it's got.
it's gonna be pretty popular, especially among maybe I'd say younger teenagers who haven't seen the first
think
Matrix.
It's gonna be popular,
and
well,
then older people.
it draws in the old crowd and it brings in the new ones because of Keanu, and they're like
And
John
the-
Wick.
Yeah,
the
and
Fortnite guy from Fortnite.
and the new like CG and everything. Maybe people watched the first Matrix or tried to watch the first Matrix and just went, no,
Maybe this will bring them back.
bad CG. You know, it looks horrible. And then maybe now that there's good CG and now
Yeah.
Keanu's kind of this legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
know.
What if with all the young actors, this is a prequel?
You
And
know,
this
it
is
could be a
like-
prequel.
This is like,
But it's not though.
I know,
'cause
but imagine if it was
Neo.
like before the first movie and like Neo came into consciousness and then it like
Yeah.
that happens to him with that and then he comes into consciousness again and it's boom.
like Groundhog Day. One big Groundhog Day.
But Keanu
I'm calling
He
it.
has a beard now
I'm calling it now. They're going to make a Matrix prequel.
with Bill Murray.
Not Bill Murray, but they're gonna make one. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, well, yeah. Now they have all the young actors. They could fucking turn this into a whole thing.
Yeah. But I'm gonna pull up Yaya's full name because he's actually a really good actor. He was in the new Candyman, which Candyman, Yahya Abdul Mateen II, and I'm sorry if I
What else
mispronounced
is he
that.
in?
He's in Aquaman. He played Manta. The Get Down. He's a pretty new actor. In Candyman, he played the main character.
Yep.
Apparently, Watchmen he played in. He was in Us.
I've seen that.
That was kind of his first big role, and how he got into the whole Jordan Peele.
Universe.
Yeah, because Candyman was written by Jordan Peele.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
That's cool.
The first Candyman is one of my favorite horror movies. So I went to go watch it, and it was pretty good actually. I won't lie.
We could watch a movie together and just record it, and
The
then
full
just and
hour
then,
long.
yeah, and then just cut it up. Best moments.
Yeah. Just and not even have any context at all. Just have us going like yo.
Yeah, and the movie's not even. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh my
or
god.
any sound at all. We have headphones in, so you guys can't hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our little rant on the Matrix 4. I
Yeah.
think. Do you have any last closing remarks? Questions?
I don't know. I think
Kanye.
Kanye.
Kanye Reeves.
I think Keanu Reeves looks great. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys that gets better with age.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do something with his beard differently, and his haircut makes him look like a wet dog sometimes. But
yeah,
it's,
it's
okay.
kind of greasy sometimes.
Yeah, imagine
but-
imagine if it was raining and he was like in a romantic movie and you had to kiss him.
And
it
there's
was
like just
it was just like
and big strands
it's
of
like-
hair too.
yeah, it's like The Ring, and then his beard is just like moist. It's like
Oh, it's like moss.
yeah, and you're kissing him and
It's-
it tastes like dog water.
It's spongy.
It's like all spongy. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. That's it. That's all for us.
See you
Keanu
in
Reeves.
the next
No,
YouTube video.
no. We're still going. Do you know that Keanu Reeves plays bass?
Yeah, I know. He plays in a band.
Bands.
Bands, multiple.
I'm so good at this. Bryce, what's your favorite genre of music?
I love thrash metal.
I actually like thrash metal.
I know it's not my favorite personally,
Okay.
but I can
I only
listen.
like old
I,
Metallica.
I can
that's
listen to
for
it with
thrash metal.
someone, but just like in a car, like going a million miles an hour, just listening to thrash metal. That's fun.
It's dangerous, but yeah,
That's why I
I
don't
do it
drive,
sometimes. I
probably.
won't lie.
Yeah. What's yours?
I would have to say 90s grunge. I really like grunge. I really like lots of things. Right now, me and Bryce are going through the top 100 albums that Rolling Stone ranked, and
Yeah.
the Rolling Stone magazine. Sorry, I should say.
Yeah.
We should have done this whole we've been friends for so long right now, but since we've been friends for so long, we have like 4 or 5 stories right now that we can share. The first one being the Christian girlfriend
So what do you think
story.
about the Taliban? Sorry.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, this was grade 7 or 8.
It was 8.
Grade
I remember
8.
because I lost a lot of weight and I was like, oh yeah, let's go.
He thought he was all that.
I was not.
Basically, Bryce had a crush on this girl in grade 8.
Yeah.
We won't even say any names at all. We won't even give her like a nickname. But one lunch, I just remember it being really funny because Bryce just kept saying, "We need to find this Christian girlfriend." And I think he had some form of Australian accent.
Yeah, I always did because it was like hunting.
Yeah, it was like a.
But you know what I mean.
Not
It's
the creepy way. Of
Yeah.
course, we didn't stalk her.
Yeah,
we
but
were
it was
literally
pretty
just.
creepy though.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy now that I think about it. But
Yeah,
like,
we were children.
all orchestrated by him.
Yeah, it was like a big thing. I do this thing where it's like I'm really sarcastic, so like I couldn't say something being serious. So I was
Yeah.
like, so I had an accent, and I was like, let's go find a Christian girlfriend.
Yeah,
let's go. For
he wasn't obviously gonna talk to her at all.
I did actually.
Well, not like that lunch hour. Like he wasn't actually gonna do anything.
Yeah, I was just trying to get my friend's support so I could actually get the confidence.
and trying to get me to laugh too.
Yeah, well, that's what I do.
But yeah, that's it. I'm cracking a bubbly, orange bubbly. Oh, this is dented.
Oh my god. Hey, do you remember that story about that lady who drank that Coke and died because like a rat pissed on the top of it in like the factory?
Oh.
I remember hearing about that because she drank like a whole bunch. She was on a boat or something like that, and she died because like rat pissed on it in the Coke factory.
That's horrible. Did she
Yeah.
get, or did her family get compensation or
I
something?
think so.
Oh, I'm sure
I don't
they
remember.
would
I
have
was
had
like
to.
14. I would think I was looking for a Christian girlfriend at the time when I heard about it.
Oh.
And I was like,
Yeah.
no, I can't get a girlfriend. What if a rat peed on her mouth? Something I'll die if I kiss her. That was the only reason I didn't get a girlfriend that day.
Anyways, I think that really is just the whole story. Nothing happened at all.
Well, okay, so there's stuff that happened separately, right?
That I wasn't there for, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, there's like these really embarrassing things that happen, which I'll go into.
You will? Okay, this is the first time I've
Okay,
hearing this.
so we were watching a movie in the class, right?
Yeah, which
and-
one? Bridge to
I don't know if I
Terabithia?
can remember. I was very focused on something else, my man.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So
we were in different classes, right? I was in
Yeah, yeah.
84.
I was in 81.
Okay.
So I went 81, 2, 83, 84 were
And-
just like ways of separating students. So
And
it's
we're
like,
saying 8 and then the letter E.
Yeah.
And then the number 4. Not 80, like
so
80.
like 8E1 was my class.
Yeah, which stood for English, and then there was 8F1, which was
French
French.
immersion.
Because we were half and half.
Yeah, 'cause
Anyways,
we're Canadian.
yeah. A.
Yeah. So what happened is I went to sit next to her during the movie.
Attaboy.
But like, okay, so the smart board is over here. The smart board's like on a fucking projector screen basically.
Yeah.
So she was sitting right here, right, and it was over there, and the way I was positioned, I sat right here. So I was looking this way the entire time, so I couldn't even look at her. I wasn't even looking at her the entire time, and I couldn't talk to her because the teacher desk was right behind us. So I just sat next to her awkwardly, and just watched the fucking the movie.
Yeah.
And she was right here, and I was just awkward because I couldn't be like this because then she'd see me
Yeah.
looking at her, and it was so awkward. And then, like one of the next days or something, like
Continue.
we admitted, we went to that park that was right beside the school.
Yeah.
And I admitted to her that I liked her.
Oh.
And you know what happened?
What happened?
She said nothing and walked away.
Oh, no.
And one of her friends was like, you should give her time.
Bro, I hate when people say that.
I was like fucking 11.
You're just gonna see the top of my head really quick. Or, I mean, everything but my head. I have to go double check the camera really quick. And I'm leaving this in. Let's go. You guys are gonna see how tall I am. Oh! I just have to make sure.
Should I keep telling the story?
Yeah, no, you good. I just was I heard it tick and I wasn't sure if it just kind of died on us here. But we're chilling.
We're leaving.
Actually, wait, you can't even tell the story. The microphone is not there. Okay. I really apologize for that.
Really rock bottom.
This is, and it just went. This is potentially
Dude,
the
editing
most.
this is gonna be a nightmare because the mic's different parts every single.
No,
time
it's
you move.
fine. I've got it. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
so
We were in that park. It was like winter, right? So we were super cold, and she was walking away. And she was walking in circles around that fucking park and like the field part. And I was like, "What the fuck's happening?" I just said this, and she didn't say anything. Just walked away, like because
she's a very quiet person.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
her friend told me she liked me. So I don't know what was happening there, and we just never spoke again at all, ever again. Like she was giving like hints for a while, and that's not being like, oh, she wanted me. Obviously now I'm like, whatever.
Well, yeah. Now that you realize.
Yeah, but it was just really awkward situation. It made the rest of the year for me very awkward, and I just never went to school.
Yeah, that did happen. He never came to school.
Whatever, the system pushes you through.
Yeah, somehow he made it to grade 9.
Yeah, and then I'd freaking
And
outclass
then
this guy
you
in every
just-
single class.
Yeah, and then grade 11 or grade 10, you just never showed up again. Something like that.
Still probably better marks than you.
Probably.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. What are we doing right now?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Telling stories. You have an embarrassing girl story from middle school?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You have about the lack of girls. About the
Well, yeah, that's what I was.
gainage of boys.
Okay, yeah, sorry. It cut out again.
Gonna keep doing that every 12 minutes.
Yeah, so we
Podcast. Okay, clip that.
we're gonna clip it. Basically, we were talking about how I didn't have any love interest in middle school, and everybody thought that I liked men.
And that's okay.
And you know why everybody thought I liked men? It's because I only hung out with girls.
Because
and-
he was a forward thinker.
And wait. Back in I'd say grade 8, like same time that we were grade 7 and 8, I wore like these really cool leather boots. I don't even know how you would describe
Chelsea
them.
boots?
No, they weren't. I guess I did have a pair of Chelseas in grade 8.
What do they have, like a buckle on the side of them or something?
No. They were just like normal.
Like dress boots.
Not even though they were Timberlands, but not the like Timberlands that you
not
think
the New
of.
York ones.
Not the 6-inch Tims or whatever they're called.
That's what they call me.
But I'll see if I can pull a picture of them up. Like they're just like normal. Thanks, man. They're just like normal, like just leather boots. And then what I do is okay, hear me out. I would, in grade 8, okay? In grade 8, I would pin roll my jeans, okay? This is before anybody pin rolled their jeans. So it kind of looked like that,
Yeah.
but not really.
You gonna put a picture up?
Yeah.
Save the photo.
Well, I'm just looking around for a better one. But It was like this. It was like pretty much like that.
So like the boots that you go with your mom to like the store and you're like, I'm looking for a nice pair of boots, but then
Oh, she bought them for me.
yeah,
so.
yeah, you like go to a store and you're like, I want these pair of boots, and then you see the first ones that kind of look like them, so you buy them because your mom's buying them.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I just don't want to be here at the mall anymore with my mom. So all the high school students don't see me with my mommy.
Exactly. I became a sneakerhead in grade 8. And also really appreciated men's fashion and stuff, like just in general. So since I wasn't wearing neon sportswear, everybody thought that I was gay, which is fine.
Well, that's
Not
when you
the
know
case.
you're doing good, though. is
No,
when-
exactly.
That's when you know you're dressing good.
And I think that it's like everybody was kind of insecure.
Yeah, well, everyone is like, when you're in middle school, you're like, I want to show off my masculinity. That's when you get out of like girls liking you for being the fastest,
The fastest kid.
the fastest kid, and then you have to actually have a personality and make a girl, you like compliment a girl and you get compliments back, and it's like mutual kind of thing. And then he was actually putting an effort into himself, and these people are just transitioning
Yeah.
to fucking.
But it wasn't even
Adulting.
like I wanted a girlfriend. I just like was doing my own thing.
Yeah, like you learning to love yourself before loving someone else.
Yeah, exactly. I still hung out with lots of the guys, just not
Yeah.
at school. I would play video games with them every night.
Yeah, back when we played video games. Actually, you play video games still a lot, right?
Not as much anymore.
I don't really play at all.
I watch YouTube more so now.
The adults, man.
Or like hang out with friends.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of hanging out with friends, I do lots of driving around, just screwing around. I used to
Whoa.
not like that, not like that.
Just having fun with motor vehicles.
Yeah, okay. What I was trying to get to was me and Bryce drove around
Screw around.
a few times. And I used to work at Tim Hortons. And what we did was we just bought these things because I was so used to the food. I was like, yo, trust me, this is really good. And we had this thing.
We had this idea going into it. We were like,
Okay,
let's
yes.
just film
We're like,
this.
we're going to start a podcast. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this really, excuse me, really horrible and just really
Like
ironically
rants
funny
and mukbang.
mukbang. And we were going to record it. And what we did was we got into my mom's car. And I just put my camera, the rear-facing camera of my iPhone, just on the dash
It's probably
in the
better
windshield.
quality than this is gonna be, to be honest.
Absolutely
Because
not.
the audio was really good, honestly.
Yeah, but we have this.
Yeah, we do. Have this.
This is my actual gaming.
Crispy.
Yeah, this is my gaming microphone. No plugs though. That's why we have the brand facing us. That really doesn't matter because this is gonna have 2 listens.
Us. Actually, dude, I got us our first viewer. My friend Jack from work. He's gonna listen. He said he's gonna listen to it.
That's
And he
good.
followed us on TikTok.
Hey, shout out Jack, bro.
Yeah. Don't know your last name. But
Shout
you're,
my man
you're
out.
Cool.
Yeah, no, you cool. You guys are all really cool for listening, and just kind of listening to us when we're at our worst in the podcasting
When
way,
we're
because
at
we
the
can only go
bottom.
up from here.
Yeah, exactly. That's our catchphrase.
And that is the whole. Yeah, that is the whole.
only go up from
idea.
watching us.
That's the whole idea of rock bottom.
Yeah, you watch us at the start of your day because at the end of the day, you don't want to be where we're at.
And also, it's like, okay, as I'm saying, so this is our first episode, right? And we're going on a side tangent. I don't care. This is our first episode, right? We're called Rock Bottom, right?
Yeah.
We can only go up from here.
Yeah. We're Rock's Bottom. Look it up on the internet.
The
The Rock's Bottom.
Rock's Bottom.
You ever seen that? He never shows it, but he's like jacked. Does he have big legs, you think?
The rock face. I'm sure he does.
He does?
Yeah, the rock eyes, and the like stare. Eyebrow raise.
Every single time we do that in the video, we have to add the sound effect.
Yeah, exactly. The vine boom. So basically, everybody has to watch this in the morning because if you start your day off really bad, you get this mindset. It can only go up from here.
Yeah, the best time to watch is when you're having diarrhea shits where you're getting naked in the bathroom.
That's
and
not
your,
what.
your parents are in the next
No,
room.
no,
and you're
no.
like,
We're
"Oh
cutting
my
it.
God."
We're cutting it. We're cutting it. We're cutting it. Anyways, yeah, we had this mukbang. Just filmed it. It was like 17, 18 minutes long. I never got around to editing it. I don't know why. I
It's
think
just
I was just a little
disappeared.
too scared and not motivated
Yeah,
enough.
because we made a lot of bad jokes that would not fly with.
Yeah, and
the
also we like Well, you did. I was pretty. I still am in this. Even I'm pretty tame. We had this thing, and I don't want to. I don't want to repeat the joke, but it had us laughing for a
Like
whole
45.
45 seconds straight, and it was just silent, just like you just saw us like this, just convulsing,
I'm pretty sure that made up
just shaking.
a lot of it.
Oh, it
We were
was
just laughing for the rest of
so
it after.
funny, and also it was because we were tired. I don't even remember what time it was, but
Well, it was dark
yeah.
in
So
winter, so it could have been like 7 p.m.
oh, it probably was. But yeah, so that was our first attempt at a podcast. This is our second
Second
attempt,
attempt,
but this is technically our first
first
attempt of
at
like
this.
a real.
We're gonna do another mukbang eventually, though.
Oh, definitely.
We'll
and,
probably
and right here too.
Do a,
in rock
a
bottom.
10-minute segment of mukbang on the next one.
I
I'm gonna
know.
try something. What do you want to try?
I don't know.
Let's just try like
Let's try new stuff.
Like-
Almost like how McDonald's has their new spicy nuggets.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
horrible.
I haven't had them.
Had them yesterday.
Really?
Or 2 days ago. I don't remember. All the days are meshing together. Horrible. Do not get the
Yeah, 'cause
chicken.
yesterday was Saturday.
Spicy chicken nuggets. That is not what's happening. Yeah. So me and Bryce have gone through a lot. We have been friends for so long. And I'm gonna go smack a U-turn and go back, pop a Yui. Back to that story where I said that when we won the money, I bought a guitar kit.
Yeah.
I bought that guitar kit in June,
Yeah, like
a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I got a grad gift from my uncle, which was guitar pickups, which if you don't know, it's pretty much like a microphone. That's like a really, really dumbed down version of it. Magnets make sound. And I was waiting on those for like a few months. And me and Bryce, we decided to paint it shell pink. I can even
Yeah.
go grab it. It is on the wall right
it's
over
just
there.
like my guitar.
Should I
but
go grab it? Because I can just bring it right here and show the
It's
whole-
probably just gonna end before you get back.
Well, that's fine. I'll be right back, and I'm
Actually,
gonna go grab
you
it.
can come back and then just press record again.
Oh yeah, sure. Throw the mic down and talk. Well, actually no, just keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing
Throw the
this.
mic down and talk. Go. Keep talking.
Hey, what's up, guys? Also, when we use the bathroom separately, we're also gonna do a piss segment where the other guy's
Alright,
pissing,
guys, I'm back. Don't worry.
and we get we
Don't worry, I'm
we
back,
talk while
guys.
pissing.
Yeah. So
Leaving that in.
this is the guitar.
Yeah,
I don't know if we're leaving this part in, but this is her. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll hold it for the rest. This is her. It is a Telecaster. We did it in shell pink.
What's your name?
Patty, because Patrick Star. But yeah, so
How's the action?
it's not bad actually. I guess you didn't get to see it really.
That's like rosy. It's a little worse.
This is a little worse.
Yeah.
I can make do with it. It's fine with me.
Yeah. Who even cares about the low E anyways?
It's got that spank, the twang. Yeah. So we painted her. I don't know. I'd say 2 months ago.
Yeah, guitars are kind of like boats. They're always girls.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure. But yeah, we painted her like two months ago, and then what was it? 3 days ago.
We did not paint her 3 months ago. That was like like a month ago at most.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, also, for the audio listeners, if there are any that aren't watching this on YouTube, I guess we
There's
should
none.
have definitely. I know. I never think that there are audio listeners. I appreciate you guys greatly. You know, I actually am an audio listener myself. I don't watch podcasts.
Go follow our social medias to see the guitar.
Yes, but I'm still gonna describe to you what this guitar is. Basically, it is this.
It's curvy. It's
What
pink.
would you even? Yeah, but what pink would you say this? That's not shell pink. Like.
It's like a pastel pink.
Yeah, like a bubblegum. That's what I'd say. More like a bubblegum pink.
Well, think
pastel
Patrick,
bubblegum.
Think Patrick Star.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I
It
named
doesn't
it
have,
Patty.
Doesn't have freckles all over it. When I think of Patty, I think of like that girl from Finding Nemo. With the braces.
Oh, that's her name.
I don't know. That's what I think of. Or Patrick Starr's female alter ego Patty. Is that her name?
Patricia.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. 3 days ago, I got a. My uncle told me pickups are finally here, so I told Bryce, tonight is the night. Not tonight, but
we
you
just
know,
we just did it.
that night is the night, and we just plugged away 5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Spent. The knobs don't fit on this pickup set.
That's fine.
bridge didn't fit and the pickup didn't fit, but that was half of the 5 hours was us trying to get everything to fit in. Okay, camera cut on us, and I was waiting for that to happen so I could put the guitar away. But yeah, 5 hours we were working on it. Didn't fit most of the stuff, but we got it done. It sounds really nice and plays very nice.
Yeah, well, this guy right here, he does soldering for a living, doing guitar pedals, which are the things that make your shit sound wacky. Like,
Yeah.
you could go, like, wavy or other sounds that I can't really describe too much, like,
Reverb.
yeah, reverb,
Springy, almost.
springy, and then, like, flangers, like, woo, woo, woo.
Just think Eddie Van Halen when you think flanger.
Yeah, if you
That's
know
what
who
I
that
think.
is.
Slash phaser.
If you don't know who that is, you can't watch this podcast.
But
He's my
yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, exactly. He's also my uncle. I didn't even remember what I was trying to say, but we got that done. Oh yes, what I was gonna say was we forgot to say where we were. So this isn't a set.
Think of,
This is my storage room slash boiler room, and I thought, well, we could have done it in my room. We have enough
well,
space.
that doesn't have the atmosphere.
That's what I was about
Unless
to
you're
say.
gonna keep everyone up.
It's
'cause
not as funny. It's not as funny if we're just sitting
Yeah.
behind a fridge and a freezer and then just a whole
Well,
freezer.
Thinking about, like, earlier when I said I like comedy and I like visual comedy, this is
Yeah.
visual comedy. So if you're listening, also watch the YouTube to give us that view.
Yes, if you are doing audio, like on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever that one's called. I only listen to Spotify, or just the podcasts app or really anything. If you don't have any video, tune in.
Just
tune
go
in.
back on YouTube and play it while you're sleeping. We need those views. We put you to sleep. It sounds good.
Oh, well, the whole reason why we want them to go to YouTube is that they can see the everything.
Go on Spotify. Go to.
Okay, we're back. Bryce just went on a little
Jump.
rant that
I
I
think
did
jump.
not want to include into that. Yeah, we're literally in my basement in my storage, and I think it's very funny that it's like, I don't know.
And we're doing Rock Bottom Podcast. We just graduated high school, like top of our classes, and we're just
Yeah.
not going to school yet because we have actual families who support us, and we have time to actually decide what we're going to do. We both have jobs, and we both pay no rent, and we're sitting here at home doing nothing. We're literally the most privileged people on this planet, and we're calling it Rock Bottom Podcast. Rock.bottom.podcast.
On
Follow
TikTok.
it on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube.
Not yet, but it'll be just Rock Bottom Podcast.
Just like the name.
Just the name.
Oh yeah, because you can do that.
Yep. And yeah, we'll link that in
Why
our
are we
YouTube
plugging
and TikTok.
all of our stuff on a podcast?
Well,
like
some people won't know.
50 minutes in.
I guess that probably would have been better off if we did that at
We'll
the
put it
beginning.
at the start.
Yeah. But yeah, very funny visual comedy on our part. We're very smart at that, I guess you could say.
We should film outside in like the rain.
You know,
Like
I
with,
was
like, a
thinking of
raincoat.
filming outside today. I
What
was
is rain?
thinking of a set. Not a set, but like technically a set, like a scene almost, I guess, like a background.
It would be really funny if we like you have that thing outside where the table is, and you just cover the top with like a tarp, and we
Yeah.
just sat under it.
And then
or-
it's like pitch black, but then we have candles in front of our face.
Yeah, it would be really funny if you put like the camera in there, and we're sitting like right outside under the rain, and we're just like getting rained on the entire
Yeah.
time, and the mic's like
That's
right
pretty
in the
good.
thing.
But then the microphone, it wouldn't,
We'll just put like a plastic bag.
I guess. But then that might be a little bit bad because if
I
you
just
touch
think
it
it'd-
at all, it'll crinkle a lot,
Well, I mean,
and the
like-
rain will fall
Like
on it too.
like the roof's like right there, and we're just right outside of it.
Yeah, no, I know.
I think it'd be very funny.
I guess we could do that because then we could put this while it's still under the awning thing. Yeah.
He has an awning.
Yep.
Think about that. We're not at rock bottom.
No, we are not at rock bottom. Speaking of being at rock bottom, in grade 10, English class, Bryce was at rock bottom, I guess you could say. Are you for real going on your phone right now?
Okay,
during the
well I was
Rock
gonna
Bottom
show you in my
podcast?
garage. I have more samurai swords.
Oh,
3 more.
okay. Can I have one? Can I buy
Well,
one?
they're my dad's.
Can I buy
You
one?
can buy the set.
No, I'll just buy one.
$150
That's a
for
little
the whole
much.
set. It's a real sword.
Look
You
what
can-
I'm
you can-
doing.
They're actually-
I'm supplying my house, ring light, camera. I'm doing the script outline.
this
I'm
is your
editing.
dad's.
You're just here.
Shut up! I'm 50% of the reason people are here.
Yeah, for real.
If you're doing this, you'd sound like an anchorman, fucking who doesn't know how to talk.
Ron Burgundy. Basically, what we're doing right now, fighting, we had a little fallout in grade 10. I was a little annoying idiot in grade 10.
Yeah, I thought this dude was coming on to me. No, I'm joking.
That
I'm joking.
that I was this really annoying kid that I don't even know the words, but I
You weren't that
gained.
annoying.
I found pleasure and humor in Bryce's pain and suffering.
You weren't that bad. It's just like, I was an angry person. I've kind of dealt with that now.
But yeah,
Look at
that's
this.
really
Buy the Phillips One blade. Or you can trim your legs. Look how trimmed they are. You can't see this, but
he shaves his legs.
they're not shaved. They're just trimmed.
They're way shorter than mine.
Yeah, I know. That's because I take pride in my physical appearance.
And this
Something new,
episode
lost
is
ingredient.
sponsored by Matt. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, I use the Phillips One blade, guys. If it's actually a really good product, you can buy it on Amazon for $50. You can buy it at Walmart for $80 if you want to not support one corporate overlord and support another one.
Even more underground than Bryce's Phillips, I use a bamboo razor from a brand called Bulldog, I believe. And they're
That's
at Walmart.
not underground. They sponsor Teaching Men's Fashion sometimes.
Oh, that's cool.
They sponsor Manscaped. Basically.
So this guy really likes teaching men's fashion
And not
and
anymore.
Manscaped too.
I don't
No.
watch him anymore.
Yeah.
Ever since he made those like one douchebag speed dates 30 girls in 10 seconds. I'm like, no.
Yeah, not the. I don't know. I was into him a bit. You got me into
I
him
can tell
in
you're
like
into him.
grade 9 or 10. Why you gotta say that, bro? But basically what we were saying is grade 10, you know, we're good again. I'd even say better than ever.
Yeah.
I would not have asked you to do a podcast like.
Jose is unique as a good-looking guy. Sorry.
I probably wouldn't have asked you to do a podcast
I mean, who else?
last
would you
year
ask?
even. Nobody.
What do you
I
mean
was
last
too-
year? What happened last year?
I don't know. I'm just saying that we weren't as close. I guess you could. Well, we were close, and we can talk about this. During the pandemic last year in March, we couldn't see anybody. Like we literally had a restriction of like just your household, no like extended family or anything.
It's probably the same for most people, right?
No, it was. But what we did was we were still in school, and it was our grade 11 year. Me and Bryce were in bio and another class together, and I forget what it was. Was it English? No.
No.
I was in English. It was.
It wasn't math, was it?
No.
In grade 11 it might have been.
Nope. Because I had grade 11 math with Radley first semester.
Oh, yeah.
Bio first period, dropped chemistry.
I dropped chemistry, too.
Or was it chemistry first period? No, chemistry second period. I don't remember.
This is why we're not in fucking university.
No, for real. I had media production. That could have been it.
Yeah, we were in media production.
Grade 11. Anyways. Oh, yes, we were because we did it last second.
Mhm.
But yeah, we
That was second
would
semester.
pretty much FaceTime like the whole day.
Yeah.
The whole school day. Yeah, that was
Because it wasn't...
really important for
It wasn't
us.
video classes for us. It's just like they handed assignments.
Yeah, out on like Microsoft Teams or Google Classroom.
So it was
they
like-
just handed out PDFs saying
So
do it.
It was legitimate like depression for a little bit because
Yeah.
we just didn't see anyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even like talk to our teachers at all.
It was just
or
like
anything.
family got really annoying. For me, it's like you walk down this hallway and it's just like everyone's looking at you, and it's just like you don't. It's just like anything. You don't want everyone to be staring at you all the time. It makes you insecure. It just makes you kind of like that. And then you'd go on a FaceTime and something. And you're like, bro, these people are looking at me. Am I looking funny, or is it just actually because we're FaceTiming? It's probably because of that. But
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's weird how we didn't see anybody for a few months.
yeah, well, like me, I probably didn't see anyone that whole summer either.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I'm very lucky. I worked at Tim Hortons and they were still open during the pandemic, so I got to see a bunch of maskless strangers come in.
Yeah, I had a job during that time too, but I was getting like one day a week. Still,
Yeah,
still am.
which
sometimes.
is crazy that they didn't put the mask mandate on until September of last year.
Yeah, but we were still wearing them.
August or September. I didn't.
I did. For a long time.
I did in July, I think.
Terry, my girlfriend, convinced me to like really early on, and I started doing it just all the time.
That's good. I didn't have a mask until a very long while because I just didn't go outside. I didn't need one yet. But, yeah. I think we should wrap it up. I think we've been going
Wrap
for
it
an
up.
hour,
Wrap,
as you can tell.
wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Rub it up, dub.
Yeah, that felt good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned. Tell your friends about us.
If you made it this far, which you
yeah.
probably didn't. we're probably gonna cut it up, so it'll probably be 50 minutes instead of like an hour, because like
Yeah.
probably like 10 minutes of that is just like, hey guys, the camera shut off.
Yeah, it was multiple.
Times.
Anyways, yeah, that felt really good.
Yeah.
Felt good to talk. Yeah, just leave a like on YouTube
Yeah.
if you're listening on YouTube.
Yeah, even if you and your friends out there, you guys having trouble talking to each other over time, just do something creative with them.
Or
Like
even
anything.
even reach out to us, because we're such a small account right now that you guys can
You can talk to you.
DM us and you guys
You won't know
we
which
can
one
see
it is talking to you, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, follow us on the Rock Bottom Podcast TikTok, rock.bottom.podcast.
Yeah.
We post very funny pictures. Videos, I guess.
Give us suggestions on anything you want to see.
Yeah, we have a Q&A on our TikTok,
We
so
can do
go.
fashion TikTok if you want.
Honestly, anything.
We'll do fit of the day.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
TikTok
We're-
stories now, so
Yeah. Instagram is also rock.bottom.podcast,
yeah. We have 10 less followers on that one.
which is fine. We haven't advertised that one at all. But, yeah,
Yeah, we should probably do that on our personal accounts.
we should do that,
We will.
because I'm sure we'll get a few followers.
Like couple.
But, yeah. Alright, the camera cut out once again right after we just said, yeah, that felt good or something like that. I don't remember. But, yeah. This has been the Rock Bottom Podcast. Tell your friends about us, please. We beg you. Yeah. Stay
the
safe
people-
out there.
Tell everyone who's in a bad place, because to be honest, if we're here, the more people in a bad place there are, maybe the little better it can be.
Maybe they find comfort.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're here to help people.
We're also looking for a third friend to make it spicy in here.
Well, we're on a guest rotation, so if you know any celebrities that want to come down into my basement in my boiler room and talk to us.
Yeah, you can barely fit in here. You have to sit in one of our laps.
Yeah.
Which one you get to choose?
Or sit or sit on top of the freezer. But yeah, I feel like this is dragging on too long, bro.
Yeah, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Follow our social medias at
We've said this
rock.bottom.podcast.
so many times already.
Follow
Just want to
the
get it in
YouTube.
your head.
It's going to be there eventually. Yeah, just think about rock bottom all the time. Oh, yeah. Look up the rocks bottom on Instagram. I bet there's something good there. Okay.
All right,
that's
yeah,
it.
That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah,
Tell
bye,
your friends about
guys.
us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Intro song.
No,
play.
go in. Go bye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. I wonder if that's just going to mess it up. Like, it's going to spike.
It would never. All right, this has been the Rock Bottom, but
You have to end it.
this has been the Rock Bottom Podcast. See you later.